and welcome to a Gareth commentary. Today we're going to be playing some Destiny. We're playing on the map Blind Watch, which is a map on Mars in the Meridian Bay, and this map was only available during the Iron Banner playlist, which is only open for a few hours at a time. I think it's only been open for 3 times during the whole beta, and it's going to be open again tomorrow, Saturday the 26th, and if you do have access to the Destiny beta, you do want to be jumping on tomorrow, because you will be getting yourself an extra bonus for when the actual final release of the game comes out, if you play at least once tomorrow. I think it's 2 PM Pacific time and 9 PM GMT. You'll have to check that. I know it's 9 PM in Britain, I'm not sure about anywhere else, but tomorrow, 26th of July, you want to be playing the Destiny beta at about 9 PM. So like I said, this gameplay is on the Mars map, which is only available during the Iron Banner. So I haven't had much practice on this map. I've only played it about 3 times because I haven't played the Iron Banner very much. I've just been playing single player mostly, which is weird because for Call of Duty I always play multiplayer. I haven't even played the campaign for Ghosts. I think I've played like 3 missions of it. But for Destiny I'm really into the single player side of it, which it's not really a single player because there's other players with you at all times, but the missions, the quests, that type of thing. I really do like the Crucible, which is the multiplayer, which is the gameplay I'm showing you. I want to play that when the final game comes out, and when the beta's out, I want to experience the quests and stuff and see what they have to offer, and fight the actual enemies and try out all the weapons, because all of your equipment in the single player of this game transfers over to the multiplayer. So all of your armor, all of your guns, all of that transfers over to multiplayer. And in a normal game of the Crucible, there's no advantages. Like, if you've played any RPG, you know that you rank up, and the higher level you are, the more damage you do to your opponents. Like, say, in Borderlands, you can't fight certain enemies unless you're a high enough level, or otherwise you're not going to do any damage to them. It's the exact same in this game, except when you get to the Crucible, where you face other players. If you're level 8, which is the highest level for the beta, and you're versing someone who's like level 4, it's not going to matter because there's no advantage for levels in the Crucible. In the Iron Banner, however, there's advantages. So if you're a level 8, like I think I'm 6 in this gameplay, you're going to be at a disadvantage to people who are level 8, because they're going to be able to deal more damage, they're going to have better weapons, better equipment, and more access to more weapons, because there's certain weapons you can only use at the higher levels. I think I was level 6 in this gameplay, which puts me at a little bit of a disadvantage, but I still managed to come out for top of my team, which is, I thought it was quite good, because I think this is the first time I've played this map, and top of my team. Didn't win though, my team weren't that good, as you'll see. I don't know what it is about multiplayer games. If I come top of my team, we've either won, or we've just got destroyed. It's weird. If I come second on my team, we've won. If I come first on my team, we've either won or we get destroyed. It's like the game knows that my team's bad, so it puts me with them just to troll me. It's annoying. It happens all the time, especially in Call of Duty Ghosts, which I haven't played in a while. I think it's been about 3 weeks since I played Ghosts. I did want to get back into it. Like I said, I uploaded the Unearthed gameplay, but I've just been playing other games. I've been playing Assassin's Creed, the single player for that, because the multiplayer on Assassin's Creed is dreadful. It's the worst multiplayer of any game I've ever played. But the single player of Assassin's Creed is very fun. I like it. So I've been playing that. I've been trying to catch up to the story for when Unity comes out in November. I've been playing GTA. GTA is always fun. And then, of course, I've been playing the Destiny beta, mainly the quests and the stuff, and, of course, the strike. I think there's only 1 strike in the beta. I've only done 1, so if there's more than 1, then I haven't done it. And, of course, the Crucible. In Destiny, I'm a hunter. I'm level 8. My primary weapon is like a Singen C. It's weird. It's like Sin, Gen, Dash, and then the letter C. Very good gun. Very good. I think I'm using it in this gameplay. Yeah, I just had a look. I am definitely using it in this gameplay. It shoots very fast, and I think the damage on mine is like 49. So it's really, really good. And my armor, I think, adds up to a total of maybe 150. Maybe a little bit lower than that. I'll have to check. But I'm really liking Destiny. I'm not sure if you've played Destiny, because obviously I don't know how many people watch this, who watches this, if you even have access to it, because I think at the moment if you have PlayStation Plus, you have access to the beta, and if you have Xbox Live, you have access to the beta, because they opened it up like yesterday to anyone who has those services, so a lot more people can be playing Destiny. So I think today, after I've done this commentary, and tomorrow, I'm going to be playing the Iron Banner playlist if it's available, because if a lot more people have access to the game, there's going to be a lot more lower levels that should make it a lot easier to play against. If you come top of your team in the Iron Banner, you get some rewards rewards like I do in this game. And if you come top of the winning team, you get even more rewards, like legendary rewards like armor and capes and weapons and stuff. So I'll get on today if there's a lot of low levels to play against, which should be really fun. So like I said, I'm not sure if you've played this game, but honestly, through my gameplays, I've uploaded 2 now. This is the second one. I'm really liking it, and if you're watching the gameplay, you can judge for yourself whether it's your type of game. You know, it's not for everyone. I didn't really think I'd like it because I played Halo. Halo 3 was one of the free games for Xbox Live a while ago. Downloaded that, played it on multiplayer, and I just got destroyed. It was like I didn't know how to hold the controller properly. I was that bad at the game. There were people who'd just kill me instantly, and on Halo, they have so much health, it's just impossible to kill them. And I thought this game would be very similar. You know, it seems similar. It's like a sci-fi game made by the same developer, but it's not. I mean, it takes longer than it does in Call of Duty, but it's not so long that you're holding the trigger down at them for 5 seconds. They're dead. Like, there's a shield system where you have a white health bar, and that's your shield, which will regenerate. And then you have your health, which is after the shield, which I don't think regenerates. I know it doesn't in the single player for the AI enemies. I'm not sure if it does for the other people in the Crucible, because I know in single player, your health and your shields regenerate, but the enemies' only shields regenerate. I'm not sure what it's like in the Crucible, but you have 2 systems. One's the white shield and the other one's the red health bar. So I'm not entirely sure if your health regens. If it doesn't, that'll be a cool system where you have to keep your health and your shields up because your health won't regen. But if they do both regen, then there's no real difference between health and shields, and I don't know why they have shields in the multiplayer if that's the case. But like I said, this is my gun. It's an automatic rifle, Syngen C, 49 damage, and my secondary is a sniper rifle, which I don't think I use in this gameplay at all. My primary is an incendiary grenade, which the same as Battlefield. You throw the grenade, it does a initial damage, and then it'll hit the enemies, and then every few seconds give them a little bit of damage as well because of the incendiary grenade. And then my secondary, I'm not sure what to call it because it's not like Call of Duty where you have a lethal and a tactical. My other equipment is my throwing knife, which I like the way they've done this. Call of Duty should have done this, and I don't know why they don't. The way you use your throwing knife in Destiny is by pressing the same button as knifing. If you're close to them, you'll knife them normally. If you're far away, you'll throw your knife at them, and then you can't use your knife again for another, I don't know, it regens slowly, and I think if you get more kills, it regens quicker. You can, like, knife normally, even if you missed your throwing knife, but you won't be able to throw, like, you know, like loads of throwing knives quickly, because the throwing knife has to regenerate, the same as the grenades and the other stuff. And then my heavy weapon for this gameplay, which I think I use a little bit, but not too much. I think I use it at the end to get a few kills of it. It's this light machine gun, and I don't know the name of it, not light machine gun, it's called a heavy weapon, and I'm not sure what the type of thing it is, but it's the equivalent to a Call of Duty light machine gun, and it does crazy amounts of damage. And in this gameplay, I didn't have any upgrades on it, but I have unlocked a few upgrades now. One of them is the upgraded sights, which make it a little bit easier to aim and does more damage at range. And the other upgrade is like a damage multiplier type thing where you do more damage, but you have a lot more recoil. And I'm not sure which one I prefer yet. I haven't done enough testing to decide, but it's basically have like a 3-hit kill weapon that doesn't have a lot of recoil, or have a 2-hit kill weapon that has a lot of recoil. So sometimes it can be really helpful. And another thing I want to say that I don't think I mentioned in my previous Destiny commentary was headshots in this game do crazy amounts of damage. In Call of Duty, the average headshot multiplier is like 1.1, 1.2. I know for sniper rifles in Call of Duty, sometimes it's 1.4, maybe even 1.5. But usually for fully automatic weapons, it's about 1.2, maybe 1.1. Some, like pistols, don't even have a headshot multiplier for Call of Duty. Some do, some don't. But in Destiny, your headshot multiplier, which I'm going to have to say what a headshot multiplier is, because I'm sure someone won't know. A headshot multiplier is when you shoot someone in the head, the amount of damage you're doing to them gets multiplied by that number. Now, it varies on guns and games and stuff, but in Destiny, I think it's the same for every weapon. It might be different for some, but the one for my Syngen C assault rifle is 3 times damage if you hit them in the head, which is crazy. You'll be doing triple damage if you get a headshot, which compared to Call of Duty where you're doing 1.1, 1.2 times damage, it's a crazy difference. You're tripling the amount of damage, so it's very, very worthwhile to get headshots in Destiny. The catch, however, is it's very hard to get headshots in Destiny because people are jumping and gliding and double jumping and pull out their sparrows and driving away from you. Very hard to land headshots, so that's why if you do land a headshot in Destiny, it's very rewarding. You get that 3 times multiplier. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.